This week, I'm doing like 3 videos at once because I'm going on tour to Madagascar, and then I'm playing at the Jazz IBN Festival in France. It's one of France's largest, if not the largest, jazz festival, so I'm really excited about that as well. And then I'm coming back to Berlin, but over the course of that period, it'll be like 2.5 weeks, so I have to do all my videos now so they could be scheduled to play while I'm out of town, and you can stay entertained, and I can be a man of my word, because I said I was going to put up a video every Wednesday, and I've been gone for 3 years, so I owe you that. So we talked about my album release last week, and after the album was released, I did so many interviews.
He's actually in the studio. Kenny, you ready to talk on the mic?
I'm ready, brother.
There you go.
Ready. Glad to be here.
How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm good. I'm dry now.
I'm drying.
Drying, yeah. You know, I appreciate you coming in, despite the crazy weather that we having. You know, you made your way from D.C.
Yeah, it's an honor to be here. I'm really excited.
I'm glad to have you. We've been talking about getting you up here for a few weeks now. It's Black Music Month. You are also one of the artists featured on the
Gypsy Soul.
Gypsy Soul. Was it
Aural Advocacy?
Aural Advocacy. And you know, it's almost like you first of all, you have a phenomenal range.
Thank you.
And in addition to that, your style is jazz meets soul meets the church. Man, you know, it's like you definitely go in on the vocal styles. So, you know, can we expect that from on the album? Now, I've heard the album, so I'm asking these questions for the people. You know, what can they expect on The Real Thing that is different from the EP?
A lot more really intense vocal performances. I would say the first record is more subdued and kind of laid back and more sophisticated. But this record is gritty. It has moments of sophistication and refinement, but it's more along the lines of like a Sly Stone meets Jimi Hendrix meets Lenny Kravitz. It's a mixture of sorts, so you find a lot of different colors on the record.
Okay, yeah, in listening to the album, I definitely found that it's like the energy is totally different, and I think from in comparison, what I see in this album is that you are stretching towards, or you pushing yourself towards showing your versatility and how impactful you are on stage. Your voice by itself is phenomenally, you know, recognizable when you sing and when you perform, but you are you're bringing a live show into the CD almost. Like you have, the listeners have to pretty much expect, you know, the same in your face kind of feeling that they get from, you know, a live performance, like a live band.
Yeah.
You know, you get that energy, you get that, you know, like, oh my gosh, I gotta, you know, I can't sit still, I gotta move, I gotta do something. Like it's infectious in this album. So I'm definitely looking forward to playing a lot more of the album. We've been playing it here at this station since its release, actually before its release, because you know, you heard 2 Chainz. This brother walks in here with 3 watches. Talk to me about this 3-watch thing, man. Do you know what time it is?
You know, I actually don't, and that's the funny thing about them. You know, some of them don't work. They're really cheap, but they look really cool. I like colored sports watches. It's really eye-catching type of accessory I started to wear a few years ago. And yeah, there's no other significance than I think they look cute.
Well, Kenny, spell your last name because I think people mess up your last name looking for you and they can't find you. So spell the last name for them.
I spell the whole thing.
Oh, go ahead.
KennyWesley.
Nice. You gotta do that one more time.
KennyWesley.
That's Kenny Wesley right here on the Friday Night Jazz Club. Let's get into some more music. We're gonna do some more Blue-Eyed Soul, and Kenny's gonna come back with an acoustic live performance right here on the Friday Night Jazz Club.
I'm gonna fly straight into the floodlight, yeah. You keep on pushing me. You said no, my shadow's free. I ain't got no time for games. Got love on my brain, oh yes, it feels good. What you wanna say, what you wanna do, no one can rule you. You got words to scream, got plans, got dreams, got funky love and coordination.
Some promotional performances.
I just want freedom, I don't want nothing. Take on your toxic touring, they took you into the void. Another second stuff from plastic terminal.
And one of my songs was on TV. Yes. And I've had songs on TV before, but it's never a bad feeling. It always feels like it's the first time. This time, one of my songs that I co-wrote with the producer of the song, Noah Lipshay, and it was featured on So You Think You Can Dance. That song aired maybe like half a week after my album came out.
Cue music.
I'm like in the middle of packing. I'm leaving at 4 in the morning to go to Madagascar. I'm so excited because it's my first time in Africa, on the continent, and yeah, it's just, I'm always half excited and half just focusing on all the many things that I have to do. It's like I almost don't have enough time to get excited. So I just try and save all the excitement for the actual moment when I'm like on the plane or when I'm getting off the plane and landing in Madagascar. That's when I'm like, ah! I try not to think too much about things like that before I get there, other than being grateful for the opportunity, you know. Yes, because sometimes I find that if I think too much about things like that, like when really cool opportunities happen and things like that, you can focus too much on that you forget about like really important things that are right in front of your face for today. So yeah, maybe that's why I adopted that practice of delayed, I don't want to say delayed enjoyment, but I just wait to enjoy it when it actually happens. I'm appreciative of it before it happens, appreciative that people think about me or consider me a candidate for such amazing opportunities, but you don't want to get off track. You don't want to lose your focus, and then you could always like live in your head and not really be useful to people in real life that are in front of you on the street. It could be somebody, falling on the street, and you could be helping them up, but you in your head thinking about, oh, how lovely you are and how lovely all of these things are that are happening in your life, that you're just not useful to other people because you're just really driven by your ego. That was a big sidebar, but hey, don't get so caught up in the future, and definitely don't get caught up in the past, because that moment doesn't even exist anymore, and the future moment may not even come. So just enjoy this one you got right now. If you are enjoying these videos, of course, subscribe, but please feel free to tell your cousin Pookie, Nene, Shenene, Bonquifa, Watermelon Andrea, whoever. Tell them about it and how you're being inspired or whatever, however it's affecting you, if it's a positive thing. Share the love, and I would love to hear your comments in the section below.